Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Thank you for joining us in this Thanksgiving prayer service. We're here to say thank you for all the teachers to making RC so great.
Act 1, Scene 1. Thanks. Thank you.
We'd like to thank Mr. Hagan for keeping RC safe and providing the students with material for the senior Christmas show.
Thankful for Mr. Kleska because he always pushes us to do our best and he supports us in everything we do.
We are thankful for Miss Armise. You make graphic design so much fun, and thank you for all the patience you have during yearbook, because we wouldn't have a yearbook without you.
Thankful for Mr. Schuzen for not only the passion she has for his subject, but the kindness she has towards the students while teaching.
We're grateful for Mrs. Gessner for being a great religion teacher and for always helping the anti-bullying club.
We're grateful for Mr. Kropa. He's a great gym teacher and even better drug ed teacher, and he's always so helpful.
I'm thankful for Mr. Marask because even after these few years, he never fails to be interesting, fun, and his class is really enjoyable.
We're thankful for Ms. Delory because she goes above and beyond to give us the best education possible.
And I'd like to thank Mrs. Schumacher for doing all she does to make me successful in my school year.
We're so thankful for Miss P because of all of the hard work she puts in the main office, from printing out our schedules and helping us with ID cards and driving us back and forth from our cross-country meets.
We're thankful for Brother Donald. Every morning I come in and he says good morning and his smile always brightens up my day.
We are thankful for Mr. Liberto because he's an awesome math teacher. Although it gets really hard, when it comes down to it, you know what you're doing.
Thank you, Ms. Kaspar, for organizing so many events that help the RC students.
We're thankful for Ms. Galante. She's put a smile on everybody's faces while teaching U.S. History 1.
I'm thankful for Mr. O'Connor for being a great guidance counselor and always being there for us.
We are grateful for Mrs. Kropa because she's really encouraging to our creativity and she's a really great art teacher.
Thank you, Mr. Collins, for making Roselle Catholic such a great place. We really love you.
We're grateful for Miss Mirren for being a great English teacher, a great listener, and always helping out the students.
Thank you for Miss Congo for me so friendly. I'm a nationality student, so she helped me so much.
Hi, Ms. Castellano. Thank you for everything that you've done, not only for me, but for this entire school.
I want to thank Ms. Labudo for being a great guidance counselor and for everything that she does for us.
Thank you, Mrs. Toto, for making our English class interesting, and not only for having us as a teacher, but we're also thankful for having you as a guidance counselor.
We are thankful for Mrs. Marashevsky because besides being an awesome English teacher, her smile brightens everyone's day.
I'd like to thank Miss Lynch for always making our days better at Roselle Catholic.
We're grateful for Mrs. Fischetti because she always makes registration process a breeze.
I am grateful for Mrs. Lago because she has taught me so much, and I know she'll always be there for me to talk.
We're grateful for Mrs. Hagan for her generosity and prayers and for all the involvement and support she's given to RC.
Thankful for Mr. Hagan and not only his love for the school but his passion for his students.
We are thankful for Mr. Skrak for all of his involvement in RC athletics and everything else he does in the school.
I'm grateful for Dr. Stickle, who is my history teacher, as well as my principal. He is very funny in my class, as well as a knowledgeable guy. I'm very grateful.
I'm grateful for Miss DeMarco because I'm not a big fan of geometry, but I look forward to her class.
We're thankful for Miss Rondo because she always makes our day fun through gym.
I'd like to thank Miss Yeager for always being so helpful.
We're so thankful for Mr. Petta because he's always fixing all of our technical problems and he's made transitioning with the Nexus is so much easier.
We're grateful for Mr. Schmidt because he's really helped improve our writing and he's a great history teacher.
And we're thankful for Miss Patron because she always gives you a class to look forward to throughout the day by keeping it fun and exciting.
I would like to thank Miss Douglas from all of us for coming back to Roselle Catholic and spending her retirement with us.
I'd like to thank Ms. Soto for contributing to my desire to go to college and study English.
We'd like to thank Mrs. during this Thanksgiving season for making the school year fun and interesting.
We're thankful for Dr. Pat because he's an awesome chemistry teacher and he makes us laugh.
I'm most thankful for everyone in the Roselle Catholic community, especially Mr. Sullivan. Mainly because in math class when I was struggling, I was always scared to ask him for help, but he was always so considerate and nice enough to help me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kennedy. We're so grateful for you because your class is always fun.
We're grateful for Nurse Amore because she always makes us feel better when we're not feeling well.
We're thankful for Miss Monjovi because she makes guidance feel like a homey place.
Thank you, Ms. Galante.
Thank you, Dr. Stickle.
Thanks, Miss Armise.
Thank you, Mr. Murray.
Thank you for bringing out the best in us, Mr. Kleska.
Thanks, Miss DeMarco.
Thank you, Miss Rondo.
Thank you, Ms. Yeager.
Thank you, Mr. Schmidt.
Thank you, Ms. Patron.
Thank you, Mrs. Kropa.
Thank you, Mr. Scott.
Thank you, Mr. B.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan.
Thank you, Mr. Schuster.
Thank you, Mrs. Gessner.
Thanks, Miss Aaron.
Thank you. Go, Mr. Kropa.
Thanks, Mrs. Hagan.
Merci, Mr. Morass.
Thank you, Ms. Schumacher, from the bottom of my heart for believing in me and making me be the best me I could be.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Kanzo. 谢谢你。
Thank you, Ms. Douglas, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hagan.
Thank you, Miss Sisk.
Thank you, Mr. O'Connor.
Thank you, Mr. Murdo.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Mr. Stoto.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Pat.
Thank you, Ms. Liberto.
Thank you, Brother Young.
Gracias, Senora Lago.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Come on, everybody, follow us.